In Matthew 18, starting in verse 1, the disciples approached Jesus and asked, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And Jesus called his little child over to him and set the child in the midst of these grown men and said, "Unless you are converted and become as this little child, you will not even see the kingdom of heaven. But if you humble yourself and become as this child, then you will be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." And he went on to say, "And whoever receives a person like that also receives me." Hallelujah. You know, childlike behavior. What is that? Well, a child naturally loves. They naturally believe what they're told. They are easily forgive. Hallelujah. I remember my son, when he was in kindergarten, I asked him to do something. He didn't want to do it. And I told him he have to. He has to do what I say. And he looked at me and he said, "I'm not your friend no more." And I told him, well, we don't have to be friends, but you have to do what I tell you to do. And so he stomps off this room, slams the door, and 15 minutes later he comes out and he announces, "Okay, I'm your friend again." They are so easy to forgive what they feel like they've been offended in. So the same for us. You know, right before that question the disciples asked Jesus, Peter had been approached by tax collectors. And they asked, "Don't your master pay taxes?" And Jesus pointed out to him who is supposed to be paying taxes. But he said, just so we don't offend, you go to the sea, put in a hook, the first fish you catch, look in his mouth, grab the money and go pay your taxes and mine. You see, if Peter was grown, Peter would have reasoned that thing out. But Peter had that childlike faith, and brothers and sisters,